Namaste and welcome to Namaste Yoga. My name is Surbhi. I am a yoga teacher. The goal of my channel is to tell you all those little tips and tricks that many yoga teachers know, but somehow in class setting they do not get conveyed to the students. In today's video, we are going to talk about frozen shoulder. Now, many times you must have heard that Gomukhasana is really good for frozen shoulders. But if you already have frozen shoulder, then you also know that it is absolutely not possible to do Gomukhasana. So what do we do? So today I am going to tell you many stretches that you can do to get relief from frozen shoulder. Now you do not have to do all of these stretches. Pick and choose whatever you are capable of doing. Since every person is different, their pain, their level of discomfort is different. So out of all these exercises, pick at least 2 or 3 and do that. And in the end, I will also tell you how you can improvise Gomukhasana to get benefit from it, even if you are not able to do it fully. So let's get started with the stretches. For the first one, you are going to need a belt. A towel, dupatta or t-shirt, anything can do. So lie down on the mat on your back. Then hold your belt about shoulder width apart. So your hands and your shoulders are parallel to each other. Make sure that your toes are pointing so you are in active position. As you inhale, take your hands up as far back as you can. Then keep breathing. Feel the stretch on your shoulders. Keep breathing. Then as you exhale, bring it down. Now if you are suffering from frozen shoulder, obviously one of your shoulder is going to be down and one of your shoulders will remain up. It will not go down. It's totally fine. Just do as much as you can without hurting yourself. So inhale up. Feel the stretch. Keep breathing. As you exhale, come down. So do this stretch for about 5 to 6 times. The next one is going to be take your hands up. Again, shoulder width. So your wrist and your shoulder is in one line. Keep your hands up. Inhale. On the exhale, take them to the side. Make sure your elbows are straight. Don't do this. Keep the elbows straight and take as much as you can on your side. Then inhale, exhale to the other side. Same thing. Keep your elbows straight. Inhale, exhale to one side. Inhale, exhale to the other side. This one also keep doing it for about 5 to 6 times. Slowly start increasing as you feel strength and you are able to move your shoulder more. Next few ones I will be telling you sitting on a chair. So if you are not able to sit on the ground, you can sit on the chair and do that. The first one is going to be a forward stretch. So just take your shoulder and try to push it forward or towards your chest with the other hand like that. So you will feel a good stretch right here. Keep it pressed, keep breathing. When you are doing this, focus on your breath and imagine that you are sending the oxygen in your shoulders. Then do the same thing to the other side. Do this 3 to 4 times. You can do this standing up, sitting down, on the chair, whatever you feel like it. The next one is make W's with your shoulders. So make a W with your hand. Bring it forward, take it back. Feel your shoulder blades squeezing behind you. This exercise can also be done by standing by the wall. Whole back side should be touching the wall and then make the W's. For breath, every time you come forward, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So the speed of doing this is going to be based on your breath. As I keep mentioning all the time, breath plays a very important role in yoga. So try to make your body movement follow your breath. So if you are a fast breather, you will be doing it fast. If you are a slow breather, do it slow. Next one is rotating your shoulders. So keep your hands on your shoulders and bring them forward. If you cannot touch your elbows, is totally fine, just don't do this. Keep your posture straight, keep your neck straight, only move your shoulders. So bring them forward as you take them up. Inhale as you take them up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. So do this for about 4 to 5 times and then counterclockwise. Inhale up, exhale down. Once you are taking them back, try to take your elbows back. Feel the squeeze on your shoulder blades. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. This particular exercise would be really beneficial if you do it early in the morning once you wake up, because sometimes people have frozen shoulder because they sleep wrong or they sleep on their hand all the time. So once you wake up and you open your shoulder up, it will be really helpful. For the next exercise, you would be needing a table. So sit on a dining table basically and keep your hand on the table, so your wrist and your shoulder, they are in one line. So if table is too high, make sure you raise yourself up so they are in one line. Put a pillow or cushion underneath. If table is too low, try to sit a little low, but wrist and the shoulder should be in one line. So sit on the table and then only move your shoulder and do this as if you are wiping the table. It is important to do it on a table so your hand stays in one plane, because if you do it in the air just like I am doing right now, you might go up and down, which will not be helpful. Make sure you are doing this on the table. So do that. Only move your shoulder and then only move your back. Keep your shoulder where it is. Don't take it forward, don't take it back. Only move your back and go forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward. And the last one we are going to do on the table is keep your hand like this, obviously on the table. Please, I'm trying to say it again and again. Do this one on the table and only move your shoulder like that. Like so. So do this again as many times as you comfortably can. For the next exercise, you are going to need a pole or a danda, or you can even get a broomstick. This is my broomstick. It looks very ugly. You can use an ugly danda or a nice danda, whatever you like. The goal is that it should be long enough to do the exercise. And this can be done sitting on the floor and also on the chair. So I will show you. If you are sitting on a chair, keep it on the chair and hold it high as you can. Again, if you are suffering from frozen shoulder, obviously you will not be able to do that high. Keep it this high, wherever you can feel comfortable. So hold it high, keep it steady and go back and forth from your lower back, like so. So on the floor, you can just sit on the floor, keep it here and do that. Do this for about 10 reps, then take a break, then again do it 10 reps. The next one that we are going to do is again going to need either a hand towel or a dupatta or a belt. hold the belt behind you. Take your shoulder as far or as forward as much as you can based on your capability, and then hold it from the bottom and just go up and down. So don't run your hand like this. Keep the belt steady from where you are holding it and move your hand up and down. This exercise, make sure you are doing both sides. So hold it and go up and down. Like so. Again, do this for about 10 times. Take a rest and then another rep for 10 times. I am not doing the whole process because of the length of the video, but I am hoping that you will do that to get the benefit. Next few we will be doing standing up, and we will again going to need the ugly danda. So just like we did with the belt from the back, we are going to use our pole this time and hold it like this. Make sure you are standing in Tadasana, feet hip width apart, parallel to each other, and your tailbone is not going back and also not forward. Tuck your tailbone in, engage your core. Make sure your pole is landing somewhere between your spine and your shoulder blade. So it should not be on the shoulder blade, it should not be right on the spine. Between the shoulder blade and the spine, that's where it needs to go. And once you have this position, just do this: forward, backward, forward, backward. Now while you are doing so, sometimes it's easy to go forward. Try not to bend forward too much, little bit is okay, just do that. And again you have to do the same thing to the other side. I will show this to you from the back. The pole needs to go between your spine and your shoulder blade, and just like so. Not bending forward too much, keeping my tailbone tucked in, core engaged. Again do this about 10 times. Both take rest and then again one more rep. The next one is the magical exercise. I call it magical because it really works for the frozen shoulder. All you need is a wall. So imagine this is a wall. Make sure to stand in Tadasana. Again, tailbone tucked in, and your hand needs to be on the wall. Your fingers, so maintain your distance so your fingertips are touching the wall, and just start making circles. The whole time your fingertips needs to be on the wall. They should not be going forward and backward. We don't want this movement of our shoulder. Our shoulder needs to be very steady. That's why we are using the wall, because on the wall we can just imagine with our fingers that we are drawing circles, and that circle need to be very precise and nice. So your hand should not move up and down. On the wall, precise circles. And do this both sides. On the wall, stand in Tadasana, tailbone tucked in, precise circle. The whole time you should feel, you should hear this sound, that your fingers are not going away from the wall. So you can do that. Last stretch is going to be behind our back. So clasp your hands, stand in Tadasana. As you inhale, make sure your elbows are straight. Your shoulder blades are going to squeeze behind you. Inhale. On the exhale, lift up your hands as much as you can. Don't force yourself. Feel the shoulder blades squeezing behind you. Lift up and relax. Now, a common mistake that happens in this exercise, as soon as people lift up, they go like this. Don't come forward. Stay in Tadasana. Inhale, straighten your elbows. Lift up. If you cannot straighten your elbows, it's okay, totally fine. Just focus on lifting up the shoulder and squeezing the shoulder blade. So these were the few stretches that you can do to get relief from frozen shoulder. Other than doing these stretches, one thing I would truly recommend you is to get a massage. Find a good masseuse who knows what they are doing, and every 3 weeks get a massage. It will really help with the frozen shoulder. And now it's time to go to our Gomukhasana. There are two aspects of Gomukhasana. One is, of course, our hands, and the other one is legs. People who are not flexible or they have thick legs, they cannot sit in Gomukhasana. So I would just suggest to sit in Sukhasana. But if you are able to sit, then fold one of the leg and the other leg goes on the top. Now, common thing that happens is once you are sitting like this, first make sure that your heel is not under your hip. It needs to be on the side. Then both of your sit bones needs to be on the ground. If you are tight, automatically this hip, the leg which is on the top, hip will come up. If this is coming up, then our spine is going to be sideways. Now, if we start doing Gomukhasana with our tilted spine, it's going to injure us even more. So, how to do this properly? Force this hip to be down and use a blanket and put it underneath the other hip. So that will create a balance in between both the hips and your spine will become straight. Once your spine is straight, whichever leg is on the top, that hand goes on the top and the other hand goes underneath. Now, obviously you have frozen shoulder, you cannot do that. So just go as much as you can. If you can just do this, do that. If you absolutely cannot take your hand back, just keep it on the side and work with the other hand. No matter what you do, all I need you to do is, if this is the position you can be, this is the best you can do. Stay here, close your eyes, breathe, and imagine yourself, see yourself doing Gomukhasana fully. Our mind has amazing powers. So if you just sit here and imagine yourself doing it, eventually you will be able to do it. But you have to do all the other stretches also. Another common mistake that many people make, they try to touch their hand behind them, and in order to do that, they go like this. Please don't do that. Keep your spine straight. Keep your neck high. Don't go like that. If your hands don't touch, it's totally fine. But whatever much you can do that properly. And then make sure to do this same on the other side. Switch legs this time. Left leg comes down, right leg goes on the top. Make sure your heel is on the side, not under your hip. And if your hip bone is coming up, forcefully bring it in and use the blanket on the other side. So balance your spine. Then whichever leg is up, that hand goes up and the other hand goes back. Depending on your capability, however much you want to do it, do that. Making sure your posture is straight, your neck is straight, however much you can do that. Close your eyes and imagine yourself doing Gomukhasana fully, whichever way you want to go based on your capability. So I hope that this video was helpful and you will do some stretches and hopefully you will see some benefits with your frozen shoulder, and please do not forget about the massage. If you have any question or comment, please write them in the comment box. I would love to answer them. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links are in the description box. If you have not done so, please subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell so you know when my next video is coming. I wish you all a very happy and healthy day. Namaste.